The Aces have beat Seattle 12 of the last 14 times they met, but not in this last match. Seattle won 102-82. That's currently the most points scored in a WNBA game this season, and frankly, they played the best basketball that I've seen this season. They had 32 assists, which is third most in franchise history. They shot 60% overall and 50% from three. Just a complete game. The defense was on a string. You could see and hear the communication. Their double team out on the wings and hedging on screens at the top of the key impacted the Aces offense. Seattle scored 21 points off of Aces turnovers. Nneka Ogwumike had 23 points on 66% shooting, was 2 for 3 from 3, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. Wheeler had 21 points off of the bench on 73% shooting. The Storm had 5 players in double figures, with Alicia Clark and Dominique Malonga right behind them. Clark having 9, Malonga with 8. That's Malonga's career high. They brought her in shortly after Elizabeth Kitley scored 6 points back-to-back. That felt like a chess move from Noelle Quinn. When you look at Seattle's offense, they have an identity. They run that short roll to perfection. They also have so much length in their post play that they're a matchup nightmare. Right now, with the change in personnel, I think the Aces may be rediscovering their identity. They have so many scoring tools, but have to find a way to better use them. Through these first few games, A'ja Wilson is leading the team in assists, but she's also leading the team in field goal attempts. Since she's becoming a better passer, now would be a great time to work in Liz Kitley more. That could create some high-low action. In 16 minutes, Kitley gave the Aces more of an offensive output than Kiah Stokes has through 4 games in the preseason. How long can the Aces expect to be competitive when their starting big doesn't produce offensively? I don't think that's sustainable, especially when you're playing a team like Seattle, who has a roster stacked with stretch bigs. The Aces are averaging 33 point attempts per game while shooting just 30%. The perimeter shots are great when they're falling, but when they're not, you have to have an alternative. Jewell Loyd was 4 for 5 from the floor to end the first quarter, but went on to miss every shot after. Despite going dry, she was still second in scoring for the Aces with 14. Jackie Young also had 14, while Wilson led with 15 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 blocks. They mostly played man-to-man, but did throw out a zone look. Neither look showed polish. The communication was inconsistent, a lot of mix-ups. They were losing their man a lot, and these are some of the same issues they dealt with last season. This was a tone-setting game for Seattle and a wake-up call for Las Vegas. Hoops Tribe, what are your thoughts on this matchup? Let's talk hoops.